want for support small and medium business system. You know, statistics also show say, then small markets them. Where we mama, we sister them, we auntie them. They sell na Abacha Street. And all the other markets in this country. Now they're the backbone of the economy of this country. So if you're not leader, we want for push the country go before, now they markets mania with the empower. And I want for promise and say, me, Ady Macauley, where I eventually become and where I eventually get elected as president of the Republic of Sierra Leone after APC don't present me as the flag bearer candidate, me will be the champion for the Makitu Matem. I go be the champion for the young people them. You know, development, now something what we all fulfill, now we all stay.
Good evening and welcome into another edition inside we are presentation. Of course, family members, them we always tell you see we there for talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And today another day where we bring things them where they happen inside the country and somebody they can talk to now. We don't stand for be the flag bearer inside the APC. Well, for now, we can see an aspirant until he gets the position before we call him flag bearer. But we dey talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. From when them people that take over, we tell you say the country don't turn sour, or the country don't turn like bang medicine, where everything bitter. Yesterday, well, people say things can be okay small. But for when the imam bin come pray for this country, say let be static. So I'm not gonna say back it be static because if that time the way the imam be do that prayer, outside the country been there, now there the country just left. I'm not say this gone good for you, but I think it don't go beyond the imam in prayer. Now, it make we say we're not the left behind, and we bring with our people as well, they can help we for pass on the message about things them way they go on at the country. The only thing we say everybody get for benefit now is trade a person way go school where they read their rights. Now in the noble government business in our country. But we had make sure for bringing on this program in the most simplest creole, we go make yourself understand our governance in the country. But the other thing where you say go do for what we say you appreciate your time, we effort, we everything what they do for bringing this message. As you just join we, hit the like button and share the program. The share, you not get for blue. Share until you share no more. Hit the program. After that one day, relax and wait what you get for you inside the basket. Me na by Bure Kablai, the warrior with the sharpest cutlass.
And of course, me na Sembepe, the freedom fighter. Well, Fambulem, today na Tuesday. I did it in this way we can sit down and bring people in.
All tell you idea.
Salon. Now the ten in this way we can actually, try for do things there.
Buddy, I don't balance. If not to eat, they buy it now.
No, I dey work. This is not time for work. I dey work. I put things in together anyway. Now that make I be actually IDB and small bits. But I work. Quickly, we don't count Ady Macauley again today, family members then. For make it come and talk to we about things them we, really go on inside the country where we feel say then things then they if we not put foot down, at the other country, then they put foot down, then they stand up for certain things. They're not only against politicians, but against external aggression as well. Waiting that this simply means against people where they feel say no more, then for disadvantage by other people them. And then from thing, nothing no commodity. We they see they happen. Boku one. Well, I think other day we go find time to talk about that one day. But today quickly, make I just introduce the possible guests. I already don't do him. In name na Ady Macauley. Of course, Ady Macauley, a renowned lawyer and a politician, and a grassroots man. The young people, well, these are the first ones. Now say na the alpha. Lo put under really. Because I'm about for introduce one kind other way, but this is the first one. Now the young people are alpha. But if the first done, I will go say na the Baba Lagba or Baba Igi, and I want for call them. But today na the Alpha this, are the Adicalidis. So we will actually, be and come up like I see right now. It can follow, can talk to the shots. And today, guess what? Today, because of fast month and the Tajweed prayer at the begin, it actually, or you get for attend the Tajweed prayer. Actually, they make a shot for we, so we're not wasting time at all. So, one for say good evening, welcome to the program, Ady.
Good evening, Sembe Pierre. Good evening, Baibure. Good evening, listeners and viewers. And Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters in Islam.
Okay, I tell you, by way. You believe still. I tell you, believe. Wait, no way, straight by way. Family members, then quick one, and let's just bring Ady. Ady, the main thing we want to talk about now, this, the way our life get for difficult for people inside the country. But before we talk on that day, something and the way something come on the way, we can just ambush and go and say, let we just watch and quick one. I see this thing come from Una quickly. I could just want for give me 3 minutes of this one, for talk about quick one. Let's just see if I can watch on through my phone, family members then.
Open house for serious buyers. You're not broke handy, man.
The one that outside the sound they come out. Anyway, sorry. So this not the thing where we see today. So we could just read a quick one, family members then. Quick one, because this come out from Ady in party. We now the APC party. So this now waiting we see. Let's just see how best I can read them for now. Quick one. Yeah, good. There we go. Alright. Good one. Come out to your the call. Left me. All right. So, allow you a quick one. Yeah, the leadership of the All People's Congress APC party hereby inform the general membership of the party and the public that it will convey an important strategic meeting with all sitting APC MPs and members of parliament awaiting as contained in the list submitted to the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone. Sitting members of parliament and awaiting. Date Wednesday 11th, in other words, they get meeting for all 11th March 2026, venue APC National Secretariat, 11 Railway Line, Brookfields, Freetown, time 11 a.m. prompt. Now, following this engagement, the leadership of the party will also hold a separate consultative meeting with all elected APC local council officials and those whose names appear on the corresponding list held with the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone ECSL regarding the same subject matter. Sitting local council of officials and awaiting date Thursday, 12th March 2026, venue APC Party National Advocate. So basically, I think this then they call on them people here so for go discuss things them. You know, from waiting me done the see family members, then from waiting at the observe is like, you know, the APC they try for put some foot down very strong now because it look like say Watawan pass Gary, the president not ready for listening to them. The ECSL person not ready for listening to them. So now then they strategize for see how best they can able for put things them in place. That's not my opinion and the way I look at things. And we get Ady, we get Arthur, yeah. So we all can see how best we can able for put things them together. Quick one. But Ady, I ask you quick one before I bring up Arthur. You know, this not the notice we come up from owner. You get any idea?
I not don't follow social media in the past 3-4 hours because we come home, they ready for cut fast and do other things. So I not don't follow them up, but you just don't read them. So basically, we are putting ourselves in a state of readiness for achieve goals where we set out for achieve. That is ECSL as presently constituted, including Edmond Alpha, will not and shall never take us to the 2028 elections. We, as a progressive party, ready for sit down and dialogue and ensure, say, we entrust with democracy and with electoral process and machinery in the hands of people. We get credibility, people where the country can trust, people we don't demonstrate credible leadership and integrity. As far as Edmond Alpha concerned, in my opinion, based on verifiable evidence, not to possible we get the characters then we go give confidence in the minds of Sierra Leoneans for believe and accept whatever results get for come out in 2028. I've been on in this program just about a week ago. I gave a litany of reasons why Edmond Alpha nor for lead way into the 2028 elections. One, this man are part of the gang of 5 commissioners. We unanimously read out election result will not reflect the will of the people of this country. All we international partners, we observe the elections, and also local groups and partners who observe the elections come out in no uncertain terms that the elections results will come out, not to results will reflect the outcome, the real outcome of the vote cast. In fact, the American embassy go as far as saying that it's not mathematically impossible for make we able get that kind of outcome based on the information we themselves get from the RF forms and other exit results that will come out through the various police stations all over the country. So this is now one reason he was part of that gang of five. Secondly, this is a man who don't preside over a by-election in Ward 155 in Kwenadugu district, where you get ECSL clearly change 049 to 149. We give the SLPP then candidate an edge over the APC candidate over about 90 something votes now they need. So they get about 100 votes on top of what they get. And this is a man we don't come out and tell we say what happen in 2023 not get for be different from what will happen in 2028. And that now get the game, he sabi the game. Any other person can get the interpretation where you want. But with the interpretation where we sabi in terms of nine get the game, nine sabi the game. Now that he know how to change figures, he know how to read results where not reflect the outcome of the vote where people cast. So we now the APC, inclusive of the general membership and the leadership of the party, don't come to the conclusion, say, this particular man with young people and will be present at the time where the 2023 elections were stolen, no go take way to the polls in 2028. We're a very peaceful party. We are ready to sit and dialogue with government for see how we will get somebody who is credible. But we are determined as a party to never again will go sit down, make anybody subvert the democracy of this country to voting rigging and manipulation.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program as we can only short one no more where you take your exits. I think say we go check the go on after welcome.
Yes, thank you so much, Sengbepe. Mr. Macauley, this is not the first time for the program. We did the program. Thank you so much for spending your time and being around with we.
Thank you, Arthur.
Yes, let me just go into the state of the economy presently. The state of the economy presently, with the fact that there is war looming or already going on in the Middle East, and the war going on in the Middle East, and suddenly we have that incident reflecting on the rise of fuel in Sierra Leone. What can you predict? How you predict the 2026 specifically? The economy of Sierra Leone in 2026 from now to December.
The president tell we say 2026 na a year of delivery for him. Unfortunately, not to the apt description and the of waiting they happen at the crown. For we 2026 na the year of decisive suffering for the people of Sierra Leone. President Bio, from where he came na office, don't take certain steps them way don't basically broke down with economy. One, this man don't spend a huge amount of money in traveling, whether justified or not. But na money way, if we spend half of them, we for not able for build healthcare facility na each and every district or chiefdom in this country. And when you look at the economy, starting with the exchange rate, from 2018 to date, the exchange rate in terms of the dollar and the leons don't depreciate as against the dollars by almost 430 something percent. SLPP government they meet the US dollar at 7,500 leons. Today, the Theta between 23,000 to 24,000. And as you know, we not to a producing country. We are a consuming country. And where you are a consuming country and you they produce, the balance of trade always they on the negative or deficit on we own part. For family are also what we mean by the balance of trade. It means say we dey buy more goods than without. For example, if you they sell gold, diamond with all the other produce that we in the country, you say for example now 4.17 billion news. Then in terms of the import, you import 5 or 6 billion news. It means say there is a deficit in the balance of trade between we and other countries. We mean say they get more demand for dollars than you they receive. So now it make the dollar they go up. And whenever the dollar go up, cost of living they go up because everything we they consume, almost everything, now import we they import them, we know they produce. So that is a problem. And secondly, the president come and creates so many institutions and offices. Sometimes they did not duplicate it, they duplicate. For example, you get Ministry of Lands and Country Planning, where they deal with environmental issues. You get the Ministry of Environment. Then on top of that, you get the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, where they deal with the environment as well. So you see, just one work, you get 3 institutions then where they do them. It come a separate Ministry of Youth. It bring come a separate Ministry of Finance and Economic Development. So you don't get 2 ministries. You go, I believe, say from where President Biokana office, it don't open, say, at least 15 embassies or consulates all over the world. And what they determine whether or not a country they open an embassy, like any country, you get several factors. One, how many of your citizens in another country they will get for service? 2, waiting now the trade link between you and that country there. If na country where the trade between Salon and that country they very, very huge, you go try to get an embassy or a consulate there for look at trade issues. And also if na country where you get quite a lot of tourists them where they come out, where they visit your country, it can also encourage you for open embassy or consulate there. But in many of the countries where we go open embassies, I not feel say we begin need for open embassies there. For example, in Egypt, we not begin need for open an embassy in Egypt. We get embassy in Brussels. We get embassy in Germany. We get embassy in Paris. I mean, now countries there, now 3 countries there, and the European Union we share boundaries. I mean, you get Sierra Leoneans where they move from Belgium to France in about an hour or 2 and turn back for the same day. I still recall my mama worked at the embassy in Belgium. She was head of chancellor there sometime. And when I be they visit, they see people they come off France, Holland. They can't have Brussels for can't take visa. So the opening of some of the embassies here, for example, the one at France, at this point where we economy in a very bad shape, it was quite unnecessary. But again, President Biobi say they can't give jobs to in people left. He not say they can't create jobs, so he say they can't give jobs. So he not create jobs. Now they give jobs to people left, either by sacking people or and replacing them or dividing ministries or opening new embassies or consulates all over the world. When somebody say they can't create jobs, it not necessarily means say that government jobs they can create. It will create the environment where a conducive environment where they make the private sector thrive. And once the private sector thrive, then they're able to employ quite a lot of people. For example, you get African minerals. When African minerals they in them peak, you see how many people them we African minerals employ. Quite a lot of young people them come out from Freetown and relocate to Lonsai and Makeni because now they employment day. And you see how Makeni and Lonsai in a very short period of time develop in terms of infrastructure, businesses, and all of that one day. So I feel say the president sort of do well in making sure that we get a very strong economy.
Thank you very much. Continue for the way to inside the program. And name na Ady Macauley, we na APC flag bearer aspirant to talk to we on different things. Now let's talk. You don't already begin that one day. Still on this fear thing and how the economy they go. So now we talk about the fear. What's real impact as a politician when you dey see say this gets forget on the lives of the people, or maybe before that one day, let I just ask you. The price where they go up right now, so the fuel price, now as a result of global or na mismanagement inside the country?
Okay. It's a very good question. You know, in the political world, we get what we call there is always a good time to bury bad news. You know, remember when the World Trade Center was attacked by Al Qaeda? I think it was on a Thursday or Friday. Then you get the then Prime Minister in the UK, Tony Blair, in press secretary, send a general email to ministries, departments, and agencies to government say, now the best thing is for put out any unpopular policy where will bring bad press to the government. Now for rule them out. Because this is now a good time for very bad news because people know they pay attention to the bad news where you they put out on in terms of the policies. What the public focus on, what the media focus on, now the attack on the Twin Towers. So increasing fuel price in the wake of the Middle East conflict in just 1 week, for me, now a perfect opportunity for the Madabu government for roll out and increment we they always don't plan for do at this point because they believe say they can able for blame them on the Middle East conflict. So I do a research not to far country them now country them where we share similar characteristics in terms of location, in terms of economy size, and in terms of Boko that in the way we share together. That's now the ECOWAS bloc. The only country we don't increase fuel, the cost of fuel, the pump price per fuel. Now the ECOWAS bloc, now Sierra Leone. No other country, not the we don't increase fuel price in the past 2 weeks since this conflict started. And I want to let family know say, when I watch the Finance Act of 2025, 2026, where they can implement now, there are hidden taxes there on cost of petroleum product. So the government just they roll out. In fact, we understand say the fuel supposed to go up to 35 millions, but now incremental one that they do a number. But they pray say you not reach that one day. But when we come now to the effect of the increment in the fuel price on the ordinary Sierra Leonean, it is huge. We get what we call in economics cost push inflation. Cost push inflation means that when the cost of producing goods go up, whether I buy because of raw material or labor, it go up, they pass on that increment there to the ultimate consumer. And you know, an increment in the cost of fuel gets a domino effect, meaning that as you increase fuel, everything else they increase. The cost of transportation they increase, and when the cost of transportation they increase, that woman or that man they go buy coal upline for Briancam. Itself, the cost of transporting in coal from upline for Can Freetown they increase, and because it increase, it they pass on that cost there to the ultimate consumer where they can buy that in coal by plastic bag. And the same thing for all other products and including services. You see, so government for really careful when they decide for increase fuel cost, because it gets effect on many other things. Then between 2018 to now, the cost of fuel don't increase by 433.3%, meaning it don't increase by 433 times. The midterm at 6,000 euros, now at 32,000 euros. I mean, this is unbearable. And not to the cost of in fact, when you look at the global market on crude oil, the cost of crude oil per barrel go up to 106 or $8, depending which type of crude, whether a Brent crude or a light crude. It rises from $82 per barrel to $108. As of yesterday and today, it don't come down back to $86 per barrel. So government no will tell we say now because of the conflict that is make the cost of fuel go up. That is not correct at all. Make them not deceive anybody. It is something which is hidden in the Finance Act. Now something we government don't plan. But they only take say this now an opportunity for we for increased fuel cost without people knowing the reason why we increase fuel cost. Let's tell you why this government they tax businesses to bankruptcy. Why this government they tax people into poverty. The reason is simple. We international partners, because of the bad behavior of this government, don't reduce on them budgetary support where they give to the government. Take for example the UK. The UK, the budgetary support to the government, Sierra Leone, don't reduce by almost 80 to 90%. Because they self gets their own wahala and they call it economic wahala. You have to look after yourself and use first before you go help somebody else and treat. And the same thing with other agencies, they will be the help with. America, as a result of the Trump administration, don't draw back on a lot of the support that they be give as a country. So government have to look at other means for generate revenue. And the easiest way for generate revenue now for increase taxes. And there is only one thing where you increase taxes. They kill businesses, they increase poverty in the country. Sierra Leone, the poverty rate don't increase by almost 15 to 20% since President Bio take over governance in 2028. So I will confidently and sadly say that Sierra Leone has not been better enough economically where President Bio take over. Now the thing we say yesterday better pass today. But one for assure Sierra Leoneans and say, let them not worry. APC is coming back to power in 2028. And when we take over governance in 2028, tomorrow will better pass today.
All right, Ady Macauley, in all this way they go on, take me through this. Whose impact will this fuel price get for do with the lives of Sierra Leoneans?
Like I say, you get what you call the cost push inflation because of fuel price don't go up. Now, that money will be the game picking 50 loans launch for go school. Now 50 loans they not get for do again, no. Because one, the transport don't increase. Two, the food way they buy in our school, self they increase. It is either they reduce the portion for the same price or they increase the price for the same portion. So this gets a real impact on the livelihood of people. So what you get for happen? You get for begin see picking the worker instead of taking them for long distance. You know, Sangbepi and Bible, this government are wicked government this. I dey tell you, where the fuel increase from 40 millions to 25 millions in the past 3 months. Worker fine when a government boss, the cost increase from 8 millions to 12 millions. So meaning say when fuel increase by 18% at that time, from 24 to 28 millions 500, they increase the cost of the transport per government you puda with the call worker fine. They increase it by 50%. Can you imagine? No? They increase the union by 50%. From 8 millions to 12 millions, they put 4 millions on top. We represent 50% of the old price. But when you look at the 4 millions we government put on top of the 1824 millions of the fuel, now only 18% of the previous price now they increase and buy. So it means say the government take the opportunity for skyrocket price. Let me say this puda government puda when they call worker fine. Now cost can for make profit as such. Now for help we ordinary folks that we know for get the mutuka or compete na the private puda them. Let them get government puda way will be affordable. The government puda don't dare pass the private puda now. So what an irony. You see, so you go realize people know they take the worker fine better again. Now they don't concentrate na the private puda pay less than waiting worker fast they take. So it gets huge effect. And also, this first month, the energy really done bad. I mean, we start Tajud yesterday. By the time we finish for pray Tajud. Now, boku diesel we burn at the mosque generator. If light be there, we not go spend a fraction in terms of electricity cost compared to the amount of money we spend for light we generate on a mosque. So even religiously, it affects the country. Then Boku people, this na first month they prepare food well in advance and put in a fridge for preserver. If light not there, you get for light your generator. Usa you be they cost you 480,000 euros for one bata diesel. Now it cost you 600 and something thousand euros. So you see how life don't become difficult for Sierra Leoneans then as a result of this petrol. Petrol now one product we get domino effect. Meaning say as it go up, almost everything else in the country they go up. And this is sad. And I hope say government go look at them and try to reduce the cost of fuel for make it affordable, we will bring down the cost of living for Sierra Leoneans. But every action with this government take every day, now action will increase the cost of living for Sierra Leoneans, will reduce the standard of living for Sierra Leoneans. Because when people cannot afford the cost of living, they reduce their standard of living.
The
All
program.
right.
Go ahead.
So I just get something they playing on my mind. I dey look at also the disconnects don't happen between um, fairly the fair progress that was made by the last administration with regards expanding our economy and giving us some sense of economic stability. We either see growth, or if we stagnate, we stagnate, but we're not being the fall. Is it because of do you see anything like a um, partisan and ethnic or regional ego that has resulted to bad political decisions, or is it just lack of expertise that has led us to where we are?
I believe in a bad behavior on the part of government. Several things that they way they responsible for determining or when are drivers of economic growth in any country. Any country where you see the economy they grow, and the private sector they drive that growth there. So you look back at Sierra Leone. One of the things in way they drive the economy go up, now we they get direct foreign investment into the country. And for let you forget direct foreign investment to the country, you can forget investor confidence for bringing them millions and millions or hundreds of millions of dollars into the country. One of the things that they now respect for the rule of law. Respect for the rule of law, they drive economy in several ways. One, we get what we call property rights, meaning that people them investment will be protected by the law. First, you will grab no more today, you go shut down your business, or go seize your business, or take your business now you hand, or cancel your licenses where you get. When President Bio take over governance, one of the gravest mistakes they will make now for cancel several of the contracts them we emit already they in progress. For example, SL Mining, now a company where they do iron ore mining in Sierra Leone. When this government take over, then cancel the contract where the licenses where they get for mine. That plaba they reach arbitration. Government spent a lot of money, well over $13 to $14 million in paying lawyers and other ancillary costs that were related to the international arbitration day. In the end, government realized they were wrong in cancelling SL Mining in contract. So they come at the table and negotiate. And part of that negotiation, they encourage SL Mining for change the name from SL Mining to Marampa Mining. Think you say some of we will feel say or will believe say government was very successful in cancelling that contract and a new company don't take over. No, that's not the case. And just a few weeks ago, I believe so on a discussion on a program, you get a law firm in the US where we carry government in a court for $12 million, where we see a press release from or a news item from US where say Salon government don't settle out of court with then lawyers, then they for pay the $8 million. So I would tell you, say the legal cost, not only the economic cost here too, the legal cost to the government coffers is almost $20 billion. That $20 million there for the able for build state of the art hospital in Africa, diagnostic hospital, we for deal with pressing diseases like cancer, where people they left this country for go to Ghana for go treat themselves. But when you come out there, you also get predictability. Anybody where they go now, any country for go invest there, one, if we're able to predict quite a lot of the things that will happen at the country, then also there has to be a semblance of peace and stability. But from where President Bio come and take over power, if not to Pademba Road massacre, it will be Lonsa massacre, it will be Tombo massacre, it will be McKinney massacre, it will be August 10. It will be several other things then, where the heightened tension at the country. And businessmen there not like an environment where peace and stability and the rule of law nor they obtain. They're not going to bring the money there. So all these are the factors where they drive away investment from the country. Every day since we President Bio came, the country, especially in the capital, has been militarized. All day you see soldier man and police and they pass with gun. It is not normal. It's not normal at all. Small thing, soldier and police they don't come on and treat. Then they give confidence to somebody who want bring kind of money. They want stability in a country. For let they bring kind of money. Which is why an APC government always they prioritize the stability of the state.
All right, let's continue for the way to inside the program. Ady, just last one before we open the phone line. You know, people them really get for feel this pinch. The salary no better. Better investment not go on at the country. Fuel don't go up. Transport get for can go up again. You know, and then you get for get a launch for get picking them. Things then at the markets get for be really, really expensive. And of course, you don't tell we say this not to delivery here, rather they be on a contrary. You think say the government get it at the brain. You think say the government get the brain for actually, you know, rescue you from all of this?
The rescue will come from the APC and will come from me. President Bio not able to steer the boat. The boat is sinking, so he cannot rescue himself. Now, third party get for come and rescue the boat, and the APC is ready for that. You touched on a very important point. The time way APC hand over the reins of governance in this country to SLPP, the minimum wage was about 500 and something thousand euros, which roughly represent about $60, right? Inside that 500 and something thousand day, a bag of rice then was 200,000, the maximum, 200,000 euros. So out of that 560,000 euros, you don't spend 200,000 on one bag rice. You still get 360,000 euros we left now you hand as expendable income. Then inside that 360,000, the first time when you top up EDSA, 100,000 euros, they get almost 70 to 80 units. For Baku homes, we get just the basics, light, television, and a fridge. That 100,000 euros, they take them all throughout the month. That 80 or 70 or 80 units. Then it left 260,000 at your hand. If you pay for room and parlor, then they pay rent, say, now 150,000 usually pay rent. You still get 110,000 euros we left na yuan. We go manage for plus house money. It not be due, but you go manage them. So we get this government we come say they can increase the minimum wage. And they increase the minimum wage to about 800 and something thousand euros. 800 and something thousand euros as against the dollars now $33. So in real terms, the purchasing power of the minimum wage where President Koma left, it reduced by 51.8% where President Bio take over. Now that 800 800,000 they were, or 890,000 or so in at the minimum wage. You know, they buy you one bag rice. If they buy one bag rice, change not the left. So instead of you buy one bag rice, you pay top up for electricity, you pay us rent, and you get small change for plus as money. Now not just one bag rice that they did you. So that is just an example. Say yesterday, better past today. And not to magic, President Koma be the play for let he able for stabilize the economy. Now deliberate economic actions, now also deliberate national unity and cohesion actions maybe they take. President may not be the person the arrest people and fit fata. Me was
President
done I
Kuma.
am just going on television. President Kuma not be the arrest people and fit fata the lock. Just in the past 2 weeks, we get President Bio in government. The police arrest Lansana Doumbia for allegedly calling the presidency a thief election. You get Zainab Sheriff where we go back in a court for tomorrow, and we hope say they go get and bail tomorrow. He say if anybody thief election again, you go against the constitution and then in a treason a death penalty. So therefore kill that person there in bloodline. Well, probably some of we know we don't talk and the ways and have sheriff talk and so we don't talk in different ways. But now rights for Siam. But at the end of the day, she has spent almost 3 to 4 weeks in detention, getting small picking them within her house, of which benefit to anybody with Zainab they in a detention for 3 to 4 weeks.
Just for punishment, no more. For intimidating.
Well, not to just for punishment. As somebody ego, they inflate say, I get the power for locking, I don't lock you. Mm-hmm. And I hope say tomorrow we go able for secure bail for him. So these are the
all
things.
Right.
This is a real life description. I don't paint a real life picture on how cost of living really don't go up. Now this country we don't reduce the standard of living in our country for we people we don't make we people they become poorer and poorer every day. We don't make businesses they close down, businesses they go bankrupt every day. And at the commercial banks they suffer the brunt of this because now they give out loans to various businesses. Right? And when that business they go bankrupt, they will pay you back. And I losses that one to the bank. So I believe say the government therefore take decisive actions. For example, plug the wastages, reduce on the traveling. We know say with president na ECOWAS chairman, therefore travel, but let reduce them small, not at the cost of the country. The national interest, then for the force before regional interest.
Okay. Continue for the way to inside the program. The line door open now. If you want to add the voice inside the program, you can call now and add the voice inside the program. Inside the program, we get Ady Macauley, and this now in program we actually pay for. So you could say this now the Ady Macauley movement in our we they talk about things that really happen, and of course we just don't talk about the issue of the fuel price. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and where you call from. Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, good evening. Your name and where you call from, please.
Me and Nat, I call from the United States.
Welcome, get the platform.
Yes, sir. I want to ask Ady Macauley. I mean, they don't talk so well. But why? What's not the problem? Because we the citizens, we the people that see how much people they suffer in a salon. What's not really not the bottom problem where the opposition able to take the government to task? They have never government accountable for anything legally, and he is a lawyer. I find them very waiting this government they use for silence them. I feel like I say these APC get so many powerful people where don't go quiet. Waiting make them go quiet, and this current people where they in charge of APC not able to take this government to tax. Waiting are the hidden facts. What's the hidden facts? Because first of all, like Ady Macauley, now this very program, civil blighted me don't accuse them of taking money, which that is a definition of character. I think say for a man who they run for office, who foresee Ady Macauley and civil blighted in court, that's a definition of character. If he feels say civil was wrong or was lying to the public, they misuse a name like that. I feel say if I don't stand up and let we see say, because this they make they feel say the APC party not able to take on this government because there are so much hidden. Before when they first went to parliament, you hear accusation of parliamentarians and say this take money, then they take money, then they take money. Who side this government hold them? Who side this? Me, I just feel say this government hold these people somewhere. Where make that they get right in everything what they do. Now they don't back out of government functions on a situation where they know say that they will not win. Because if you go internationally, right?
Okay.
The first thing at the constitution.
Thank you, my
this
brother.
The government breach the constitution. No, how you want for faith? How you want for faith without the constitution?
Thank you. God bless you.
Never go back to governance, and then they give us the first thing back they get for carry where them people they get for ask for that them backlog.
All right.
These
Thank you,
care for themselves.
my brother. God bless you. We go again to another call. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and decide the call from.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Ady Macauley, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Two questions for you straight.
Your name?
You don't analyze, me and Mohammed, I call from UK.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Ady, you don't analyze two things them where this government don't fail on. But my question to you is, if you fortunate for getting tickets to lead the APC, what will be your economic plan for change the situation of the country? And the second thing is, all the one that were involved in committing crime within this government to the people of Sierra Leone, what will be your plan for those people? Thank you very much, sir.
All right. We go again on the line and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and decide the call from.
Hello, yeah, how the body how you do?
Thank God, you safe.
Yeah, what you mean once they wanna tell Ady Macauley, the parliamentarian they no get satisfied mind. If you then get satisfied mind, they're not for gonna parliament. Election and sit down so many just sit down so suffer. Don Moriba na inde na CID so tete the APC no able go pull Moriba. Zainab Sheriff they not able come to one men and team up for let them go fetch for Zainab Sheriff men they able pull am. APC then left with the people and for let we suffer. Una say for this una they exile so. Not to say una no one go na una country, una one go there. But due to APC parliamentarian, the selfish and wickedness, now they put you at the sufferness so. If you don't grab again and go na parliament, well, why they don't get shame? Who says LPP one thing and they don't put them so? This election, matter be don't read and do. Not to APC, matter be afraid do. Now, young people now it afraid because APC don't what them done. They're not serious. Let me on take down the bye bye.
All right. We go again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and decide the call from, please. Hello, caller. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Yes. Welcome.
Good evening. We got Ady Macauley. It's now Mohammed call from Freetown.
Okay, you get the platform.
Me one question to make a be fortunate forget the flag bearer at the APC. He becomes president. He go able to come back on this platform for talk to it.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and line they connect actually. So let me take other call again inside the program quickly. Will they take 3 more calls because I did get for a rush quickly, so we'll take 3. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and inside the call from, please.
Hello.
Yes, welcome. You get the platform. Your name and inside the call from.
Mohammed. You call from Qatar.
Welcome. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah. I tell Mr. Ady Macauley, thank you. For always the kind of the platform for talk to Salon people there. I'm concerned with this feeling we talk about. The government, before feel up, they go up it, then they don't ace feel up. I'll be expecting this government for don't look say, okay, because of the finance minister, we don't talk say. Then they ace feel because they want to make money. Because I say talk November last year, I say talk. So they ace feel up for me, they make more money for the government. Also, it's not for make more money for fix a low problem. So for make more money for the government. So with the expense that government for don't look that side, they say, okay, that more money in the army because the money they make for the government too, not for themselves, also for some people there. Things don't come to back to worst. People they say they sleep while we can eat. Now the thing just worst every day. People there now picking them maybe now will get themselves now for them this will bond themselves now. Not easy because of unable support them. The thing the world drugs then in the country. I want this Minister of Information. So they say because of Iran, people know it says so make the subject. The people in their own interest in the life with impunity. So they would beg this government think like presidency like then get people there. They need think they want for the people of the southeast for them they all thing they dance to the tune of this government. Every shots. For see this should be gone so now them people are they not get one sympathy for Salon people there. Feel not be go up, even if they go up saying now only 115 or 120,000 for barrel. But please say government push say okay they don't 28.5. They don't funny because they don't ST fair because of what the finance minister talk. Fair be $75 for barrel. Why they not go sit down and beer for look for the salary say this thing will answer. They will continue make people and continue will die. How this government act less so? They for still go still for the reason for once. This money they make on for member that they fly. You know continue for stop for fly. Any benefits Salon people them? The flight don't fly past, they don't fly past over 300 times. What is the benefit of Salon people there?
All right.
Because people is going to suffer.
Thank you very much.
This government thing like motor sense and get blood at the vein there.
Thank you. God bless you,
the
my
government
brother.
thinks they can get blood and get people there. It's so sorry. If you see
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. We go quickly to another call again.
No, they make me anti-Macaulay, but they're thought is government and think like motor money, but they thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. All right. We take 2 last call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Everybody.
Good try. Your name and the call from.
Yeah, you know now.
For the guest. Your name and the call from.
When I see the call from Germany.
Welcome. Get the platform. Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Macaulay, una don't do very big mistake right from the table una hand over power to Madabio. Una give Madabio the country on the blank check. So the man not afraid to do nothing. One day una never call on a parliament to go caution. One day. It never happens, so that's not a democracy. I don't see head of state the way parliament is come on. Then they go explain why did they do them thing there. I don't know whether if they have the constitution or whether it's the constitution. In Salon constitution, it's not all and all for president. President, I they decide now, and they give life, and they take life. I don't know if because me I know it's Salon constitution. One day, the time you read constitution, the time be small, they do civics in school. And this failed business, I listen Kereku today. Kereku, I listen today. He said Germany here with the 2 line for fuel. This man, God punish this guy. Germany get reserve where they know they touch for 15 good years. And Germany now they get all the airport reserve in the country, they connect. They get one side they take supply. You know they see tanker go to the airport, like Germany, you know they see. All the airport they interconnect. Why some people they like for life over?
All right.
So I think it's
Thank you
good night.
very much. Okay, on to the last call inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name inside the call from.
Yeah, I call from Weird.
You get the platform, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ady Macauley. This mother bio, if we are not able to study this guy, me, I don't know. This guy, when I for us study, man, I know I go before the for begin the call, the road, they always mother bio pass before they reach this side. Mother bio don't used to una. Say then why, at the trees, they like cow, just put salt, then they come. Una not going to that parliament. The man don't weigh una. But you know, say una they do it for the sake of peace. And if you know realize say una they do all this way for the sake of peace, una not agree with them. Now man will not dey by his words. If you go on the page, you go see where they post, even today where they give you the definition of constitution. Constitution are agreements that they can. Constitution not just team up no more, it make for itself. Now agreements, they create them. Now they create the constitution when an agreement. If then they all they emphasize about this is not constitution. But what about the signature where you don't go sign? Now legal documents. Una not encourage them from that. Agreements illegal. Now in the constitution, there will be no constitution if there is no agreement. Now people they come together, they put things together, they agree to them. That makes constitution. Right. Man, not a good person for that country. It's like you don't worship everybody. Mother with a woman, they don't worship everybody. Not only they worship, but because me, I know they take rubbish. Una not accept this man. This man don't weigh una.
Okay. Thank you.
Whatever for Apple, make it happen.
Very
that
much.
rubbish, una not take it from anymore.
Thank you. God bless you.
Whatever for Apple, make it happen. But una not take the rubbish again.
Thank
so
you. God bless you.
Say, the agreement now make constitution, yeah.
Thank
so
you.
You can amend that.
Thank you.
Nothing will stop it.
God bless you. Thank you very much. Right, over to you, Ady.
Yes, thank you very much, Sembe Pierre. There are quite a few questions. The first one, Nat from the US, is say, which is the problem with the opposition? We're not able to hold the government to task. Which really, President Bio went over the opposition, we weren't able to take them to task. And he make certain references to certain accusations. But I am not going to respond to accusations, but I will talk to the people of Sierra Leone. That firstly, me and President Bio not ever get any personal dealings. Read my lips. We not ever get any personal dealings. Sembe Pierre, the only time where me and President Bio don't share a physical space, don't exchange words. Now the term in May 2018, where I be still there na ACC because when he come, I be there for at least 2.5 months. Now accommodate. We call ACC management in the State House. Say, let we go give a report on the status of the fight against corruption in Sierra Leone. That is the only time. I mean, me and President Bio or the SLPP exchange money for waiting. If President Bio or the SLPP be they pay me, it means they be they pay me for criticize them, they be they pay me for take them to task. Sembe Pierre, you know from 2018 how many times I don't appear on that platform and many other platforms. We, I mean, are the foremost critic of this president being government and the actions to the point where myself, they arrest me and lock me up for a few days. So if anybody say President Bio be they pay me, it means they be they pay me for make criticizing government and take her to task. But now we come to specific things. Everybody will work at government. We left government, they pay you end of service benefit. Everybody. So if somebody receive part of the end of service benefit in 2019, now pay them pay am for making subvert government. Does that make sense to you? I mean, anybody will get evidence out there at the challenge, people say, bring out any evidence we get for sure, say, me, they compromise me on integrity. I mean, this President Bill government is a bad government. In a one party people level, we they criticize them. How many flag bearers we get mine come na a platform like this? We get mine go na 98.1, AYV, Liberty, and many other platforms there, and take government to task. I have been doing it from 2018, and I am still doing it. So nobody don't get anything for tell me. So you ask, say, if I know they go court. The point where you get a lot of people where they go out there on a daily basis. They say things that were not correct about you. If you say you dey care, people go court for every small thing where they say we're not correct about you. It will be a distraction. Me, na a politician, I know what I do. I know they allow let anybody distract me from the mission I don't embark on. That is to get the flag bearer of the APC and for deliver victory for the party and for rescue the country and bring economic development will go benefit everybody. So if person believes, say, I take money from President Bill, you are bring the evidence come. That is all I will say. I will not say further on that day. I believe, say, quite a lot of people don't take this government to task. It just happens, say, na government we get kangayes. They know the reward. As you know, na the name na pauper. Whether it's good for the country or it's bad for the country, what's it good for them? Then they do them. So not the action way the APC don't take lately for disengage with incorporating with the government, an action way geared towards holding the government accountable for good governance. And I believe, say, the leadership of the country with we own support will be steadfast on the pathway and will ensure, say, we achieve we goal on protecting democracy. Then make I talk to Mohammed at the UK. He said I don't highlight a few things about this government way bad. Waiting will be my economic plan and policy for rescue the situation. Term not day for talk about everything. But firstly, Sierra Leone now a country where get a very small domestic market. We rely heavily on mining. And when you look at we GDP, mining only accounts for 20% of we GDP. 60% in agriculture, the rest na other industries. So what me go do now for try for prioritize industrialization. Now for try for prioritize the private sector for encourage them for produce. Because when you produce, one, it is save you on importing goods. So take for example, we dey produce sardine now in Sierra Leone. So if it will cost you $20 million for the import sardine trade, now that we dey produce in Sierra Leone, sometimes the number of imports, the volume of imports where we dey do on sardine, they reduce from 20 million to 10 million. It means say there will be $10 million less demand. And when you get, once the demand go down, the exchange rates self they go down because just like goods and services, the exchange rates between two currencies is always about demand and supply. So I will encourage the private sector for engaging in production. And I will also embark on policies where they reduce wastage. Government embarking on opening or multiplying or duplicating ministries, departments of and agencies of government where they get 3 government agencies the way they do the same thing. We will cut that one and reduce the cost of running government and encourage the private sector for coming. Empower the women, especially small and medium enterprises, the SMEs. Try to see how you will give them access to capital. And when you look at the GDP of the country, now the small businesses cumulatively now the engine room of the economy of this country. I mean, just like way that Fulaman be there na that board meeting with the then bank governor, Professor Kalon, we tell us, the economy is a street economy. It is street economy, not to classroom, not to anything. It's basic things, basic decisions where they drive the business in the country. One, reduce taxes on businesses. When you reduce taxes on businesses, you give them the freedom for operate. Reduce regulation. Take, for example, if you want a licenses for certain things, then the amount of processes and steps that we get for go through, they basically say, no, it's in this like just left hand. We get for reduce that regulation and make doing business very easy for business people. And you get for embark on 3 things. One, the energy. There is no way you drive production and industrialization in any country where you don't get energy. 2, good roads. There is no way you can drive the economy of a country where good roads not there. For example, especially in the agricultural sector, most of the products them way we they produce, or they grow and produce in this country, they in the interior. The feeder roads for commodities in them villages, they need for kind of main road. They're terrible. So if somebody don't cut in banana, some village then they to carry go they 1 time per week. So by the time where you don't cut in banana, you don't pick in mango, mutka go there. By the time they bring and come at the commercial center, 50% of her don't perish. So that is also another thing. When you improve on the road network, you make doing business locally very fast and affordable for people. Then thirdly, the water sector. When you get water in a country, also it help for drive industry because beaucoup thing the way we do, especially what we go try for do now for push more so in food processing. Then we able for at least grow and produce 60 to 70% of what we consume in this country. If we do that 10 day, we don't a long way in reducing poverty. Then we sister call somebody from, I believe, from Sierra Leone, talk about we parliamentarians them. Say they not for don't go that first time. But the last caller we call from Riyadh. I think he touched on that. We call from Riyadh. He touched on that point there. We members of parliament them we decide for go back into governance in 2023 after the elections for good reasons. One, we will elect Salon. They say they threw the bathwater with the picking way they inside it. And waiting bring we come to the agreement for national unity. If we not be take that decisive step there for boycott governance, President Bio, no for don't panic and call the international community say let them call we all can sit down. Then we see how we go chart a path forward for make we country better. But like in many things, President Bio and in government don't become extremely comfortable again. The agreement for national unity where we sign will be doing in good faith. We will get moral guarantors, international community, we be the will sign up. So we believe, say, abiding by the terms and prescriptions of that national agreement for national unity day. Now, a patriotic a duty that one day. So for let we see the government now, they come and they tell we say, in fact, now not a law that the constitution can force. Now gentleman's agreement, they are not bound by it. It is unpatriotic. It is unpatriotic and it is not gentlemanly. And it is not done in good faith, which is why we don't go back to the previous posture, say we not cooperate with the government, with the boycott governance until we ensure, say, the government live by waiting they go sign an agreement for national unity. And one of them, Resolution 36, will deal with the appointment of the electoral commissioner. The person we get for take we to 2028 elections. Now, person where we, Sierra Leoneans, get for agree and say this time we take we. It not going to be 100% everybody, but a substantial size of the country will agree. Say yes, this now possibly get the credibility for take we into election where everybody will accept the result. And Edmond Alpha not to one per them people and they want for assure family and will say we as a party are determined. It is a red line where they don't cross. We don't bend backwards to the point where we can no longer bend. The elastic not stretch again. Now cut no more left if you do any further, and we no want for reach that point where the elastic they cut. Now it make we don't step back and say we disengage in governance until we see say we do the right thing, and we are determined to do that. We get we sister we talk about Zainab Sharif and Moriba. Nobody no abandon Zainab Sharif. The APC from the beginning, when Zainab Sharif began her CID in detention, I went there to see her. I believe say other APC lawyers then go there. We National Legal Advisor African also this is a visit Zainab Sharif at CID. When the case came up, a lot of lawyers, including NGO lawyers, then go there. I was there the last time when the matter came up last week. Tomorrow the matter they come up again. And they did nobody no abandon Zainab Sharif. I want we get that one right. Even with Moriba, we get lawyers them where they represent Moriba. We get this criticism. There is no one left behind. We know they left anybody behind. In as much as some of them people here, we don't do things the way not right with a lot of people in the party, cause people them. But when it comes to issues of representation, we put all that aside and come and represent them for ensure say they get justice. Justice that you will not get price. So me, we don't fight for justice. I will always fight for justice. And I will assure you say Zainab Sharif and Moriba, they receive the attention of the party lawyers and they are being adequately represented. Then somebody asked the question, say, if I be fortunate or be president, if the people we don't do all this bad waiting and they do to them. It's a very difficult subject and concept. A lot of people they ask for justice. Justice will always prevail. But even the scriptures tell we say, render to no man evil for evil. Render to no man evil for evil. We will be a very different government from the SLPP government. We not go persecute anybody. We not go chase anybody unfairly. We not go categorize a set of people based on tribe and try for disadvantage. No, we not go do that one day. Me and government will left government institutions for do their work. you get departments and agencies of government where they deal with enforcing the law and seeking justice. They will deal with those. I will give them the necessary wherewithal for ensuring they protect each and every Sierra Leonean. Each and every Sierra Leonean able for taste what we call justice, irrespective whether you're in an APC or SLPP, irrespective of which tribe you come out, irrespective of which gender or your faith where you belong to. We go ensure say people in this country get the justice we they deserve, but we will not chase people. We will not render evil for evil to no man. Then my brother they ask, I think from Germany, say why we not call president for once and a parliament who has an opposition. You get what you call a leader of government business. Leader of government business in a parliament, usually they come up from the government or the party where get majority in a parliament. Now then they determine the agenda of parliamentary proceedings, what they happen in a parliament, that they call a parliament, that they call a parliament for cancer anything. So we as an opposition don't get that. We can summon, members they can introduce a resolution for someone, the president for Ghana Parliament, but whether or not it will see the light of day, it's a completely different issue, which is why we get control. Now then we don't also. We don't take level 1 action. And that level 1 action there now for disengage in cooperating with the government on governance issues. We, as a party, they consult with the membership every day. For let we agree on waiting at the next level, next action we will take for level 2. The next action we will take for level 3, or whichever level we get for reach, for able to achieve what we set out for. That is for ensure say Edmund Alpha does not take us to elections in 2028. Then the last caller say, if me go the Kana we had often the car they cancel now. One, I'm not sure if I will get the time for the come all the time, but me na person where I like for engage. When you engage people, first you dispel quite a lot of inaccuracies where either people they spread about you, whether willfully or otherwise, or perceptions about you or your government. If President Biobi they engage people, I still recall President Koma just most na them was caden. She don't they talk to the youth them, engage them and see which are the real problems of the country. Invite Abacha Street, trade at them for Kana State Lodge. She don't they discuss what they happen, the problems where they face. President Koma used to do that one day. You have to be an engaging president. I not see President Bio engage the people of this country. Anytime we say get town hall meeting, a thoroughly scrutinized, slanted audience that they bring come. Remember that lady we go ask President Bio critical question at that town hall meeting, where the current Minister of Information go jog the mic come on hand. He almost cut the girl in hand come out because he asked questions critical of the government. Me not will be that president there. I will be an engaging president. I will be coming to platforms like this. I will engage in press conferences on a monthly basis for answer to the people because the people voted for you. You are answerable to them. And the reason why President Bio and governments don't get it completely wrong is that they don't listen to the people, the ordinary people of this country, and they believe they are not answerable to anyone. Sierra Leoneans they raise concerns, say President Bio in frequent traveling has been a concern for them. Instead of coming out, engaging the public and tell me the reason why he believes, say, in traveling justified or not, he just come and mock we say people that they jealous are where they fly. And he say he go continue for fly. And he actually spread out in hand so in the make so. And that is coming from the president of the country. Now the platform of the presidency in a state house, now I do that one day. It mock we, the people, and say, we not get nothing for do. We dey continue for fly. And indeed in 2023, the people came out and made their voice known that, well, you continue for fly, but we dey voting Dr. Samuel Kama as president. But unfortunately, results where we believe say no reflect the outcome of the election nine they read, and that now one part of the reason we as a party and as a people don't team up say Edmond Alpha was part of that conspiracy, and you know would take we to any other elections again. Because if you do, now chaos now for down this country. And we don't want to let chaos for down this country. Which is why we did prevent her now by ensuring that we get somebody way acceptable to the general population of this country. Thank you very much, Sembe Pierre.
All right, so thank you very much, Ady. We appreciate your time inside the program this evening time. Well, by way and after, I think for today, we cut and shots like we madras.
Thank you very much.
Thank you and good night.
See you next week.
By God in
That's smile the way they smile.
All right.
With the cut and shots, that smile we smile, I underline and we'll talk about that tomorrow.
You that, Andy. Hey, life na sababu. Anyway, na low palemo. Today we go. We waiting. I don't know for that. Today we get party.
All right, so you could not read this side. One for plenty. Thank you. As you don't come and comment, share the program, both the YouTube, Facebook. We will continue for do this. We continue for bringing our people away. They can't help for pass the message, and we self they continue for bringing out the message as usual. So far so good. Don't forget for joining me tomorrow inside the Mix Flavor program. Your program where they come to you every Wednesday and Sunday from Kabbalah by Bread or whatever the sharpest cutlass. Let we blow we mind. The truth you get for saying, yeah. And no matter what, the truth you get for saying, try save the future. The truth you get for saying, and no matter what, the truth you get for saying. Come blow your mind. Same time, same studio, same guy tomorrow. Catch up with me with another edition. Much love. I'm out.
Okay. Boy, I don't know since I've been single.
We are na musician.
Add tricks.
A musician.
But anyway, it's been a good one today. It's a short program, but I think to say the program we did to a point. And I noticed one thing that people are not actually focused on even a very, very important discussion that was going on. People may rather focus on the on them being agitated at the government for specific human rights abuses. But all the same, I think to say we get all things answered properly, and we hope say the next program, the next Ady Macauley hour, we will delve deeper and deeper into some of the issues then day. So far, so good. It has been a good one.
But wait, talk and come. I can understand people in frustration. But the reason why something they do not get something right, most of the time you go out serious topic, we divert into something else. We're not focus on the real topic. And a reality. Most times.
So waiting, you think to say now we had get the issue or waiting?
Well, we self can touch one time, other side, and then they call them back, they can get their own way out and they look at things. Yes, they get their out and they look at things. They always they always want for go. Who side they want for go? Not who side you want for get and go.
That's it. I agree. That's the thing. The thing that for the fact that you open the line for people and for give them comment. One of the things where you go always go get by situation of and people are like when they face a situation like a situation where they happen in Sierra Leone, they are always frustrated. And so for people them, the thing we don't frustrate them no matter how long it is, the one for pulling on them chest. So no matter how important that topic that we go to debate on or they talk on, where I like they under they when they pick phone for talk, then are waiting in at them chest.
They must
Then
go
they
to
offload that moment.
Anyway, I think that's his show day for. That's intended to get ready for thing we planned for. The program now we had on YouTube and on Facebook. See you again tomorrow morning. Inside the program we'll call Korea. Until then, for say God bless the country Sierra Leone, we will call we had. I'm going to tell him Shembepe, the freedom fighter. God bless the country Sierra Leone. Oh, call we had. Hey, Guinea and Liberia them back. Guinea look like say.
Hey, I don't see him. Lord
anyway,
have mercy.
We did a Thursday by God in power. Tomorrow we get Dr. Richard Conte inside the program. Until then, we love you so much. Good night.
He's taking